It's a complete 180 from Friday. Premier Jason Kenney deciding to stop defending politicians who chose a tropical pandemic vacation this holiday season, announcing resignations and demotions. From protests at MLA's offices to hashtags to TikTok.
You don't have to follow the COVID guidelines so long as you're an elected official.
Premier Kenney announcing on social media he heard the concerns, backtracking his Friday statement.
I really don't believe I can impose sanctions on individuals who did not violate the public health orders.
Monday, accepting the resignation of Municipal Affairs Minister Tracy Allard, who traveled to Hawaii for Christmas. And Kenney asking for his right-hand man, Chief of Staff Jamie Huckabee, to resign after a family vacation to London, England, while other MLAs who defied non-essential travel orders listed clearly on the provincial website, they're being demoted. Do you think that a cabinet shuffle could be a saving grace here?
On Friday, if Tracy Allard was removed from cabinet, I think that it wouldn't have ended the story, but you wouldn't see the same sort of anger.
Premier Kenney would not take questions from reporters Monday.
What sort of moral authority does the government have?
In the meantime, political scientist Dwayne Bratt says the press conference he's waiting for is Dr. Deena Hinshaw.
I'm going to be reading her body language, and what does she say? Does she send out a message?
As for the question of whether or not the premier knew of his staff and MLA's travel before it became a scandal, former Alberta politicians are saying that forms do need to be submitted for an MLA to the whip's office and for a minister to the premier's chief of staff. The opposition NDP saying one person who definitely knew about Allard's vacation, Minister Rick McIver, who will be taking over her job until a new minister can be found, just like he did when she was on vacation.
Signed the forms saying that Minister Allard could go out of the country and that he would cover her portfolio. I think that shows terrible judgment.
We asked the UCP Whip's office if this list of MLAs who traveled matched their records. They did not respond by broadcast.
Travel outside the province is not recommended.
As for social media, this video from the summer where the Premier and MLA Tanya Furr, who traveled to the U.S. this holiday, told Albertans.
So please embrace 2020 as the year of the Alberta staycation.
Now, will this be all we hear about pandemic vacation-related scandals? Political watchers are saying not likely. From Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.